A $23 billion deal to transfer control of 43 international ports, including 2 at the Panama Canal, from Hong Kong's C.K. Hutchison to US-based BlackRock, has collapsed. The ports of Balboa and Cristobal, at the canal's Atlantic and Pacific entrances, were at the heart of the deal. BlackRock's acquisition was seen as a way to secure these strategic gateways for the US and its allies, but the deal fell apart under pressure, especially from China, which pushed for its own state-owned shipping giant, COSCO, to be included. With the deadline missed, C.K. Hutchison is now open to bringing in a major Chinese investor. This shift could give China even greater influence over global shipping lanes, especially in Panama. The collapse of the BlackRock deal has left the future of these critical ports uncertain. Now, China's state-owned enterprises may step in, potentially reshaping control of the world's most vital maritime passage. The stakes for global trade and geopolitics have never been higher. The Panama Canal is more than a waterway. It's a global shortcut that changed history. Before it opened in 1914, ships faced a perilous journey around South America. The US built the canal, overcoming disease and engineering challenges, and controlled it for most of the 20th century. This gave America a huge strategic and commercial advantage, but Panamanians resented foreign control, seeing it as colonialism. After decades of protest, the US agreed to hand over the canal, a process completed in 1999. Since then, Panama has managed and expanded the canal, turning it into a source of national pride. Yet, the question of foreign influence never disappeared. It simply shifted from the canal itself to the ports at its entrances. Today, who controls these ports is as important as who controls the canal. The battle for influence continues at the waterway's edge. The failed BlackRock deal has set off alarms in Washington. US officials fear China's growing power in Latin America and global supply chains. Through its Belt and Road Initiative, China's state-owned COSCO has been buying up ports worldwide. For the US, Chinese control of Panama's ports is a national security concern. The canal is a choke point. Control over its ports could let a foreign power monitor or disrupt global trade. That's why the BlackRock deal was so important to American interests. Now with the deal dead, China could become the dominant port operator if COSCO acquires most of C.K. Hutchison's assets. Even if the Panamanian ports are excluded, China's grip on global shipping will tighten. The power vacuum left by BlackRock's exit is one China is eager to fill. The outcome could reshape the balance of power in global trade. Panama stands at the center of this global tug-of-war. Its government insists that the Panama Canal Authority alone controls the canal, not any foreign company. Foreign investment is vital for Panama's economy, but the country must balance US and Chinese interests. C.K. Hutchison has run the port since 1997 with no evidence of interference in canal operations. Still, Panama faces pressure from both Washington and Beijing. The real challenge: attract investment without letting strategic assets become pawns in a superpower rivalry. Panama's sovereignty and its future hang in the balance. The fate of a few Panamanian ports could impact the entire world. 6% of global trade passes through the canal. Any disruption affects prices and supply chains everywhere. Who controls the ports is a question of global stability and security. If a single country or company dominates, it risks turning vital infrastructure into a geopolitical weapon. The failed BlackRock deal shows that business, politics, and national security are now inseparable. Panama's ports are a test case. Will global trade remain open and neutral, or become a tool in a new era of great power competition? The world is watching. The outcome here will set the tone for the future of global commerce.